up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Okay, let's see if we can make another one real quick. What's up, everybody? Ooh. The tea is hot. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. We are down here. Come on, the tea is hot. Let's see what the tea is. Oh, so I was saying shout out to Lizzo on my last video, but I went off into another tirade. Lizzo wants to be married for the rest of her life to her boyfriend. Okay, so shout out to her. Aire is so mad that she calls out Spotify for placing a white woman as a cover art of a neo-soul playlist she featured on everybody's black music. Everybody loves black music, but they don't care about us as a people. And you know what? When I saw this, I thought to myself, it must be exhausting just being mad at every single tiny little thing. Like every little thing, it's not tiny for me, probably major for her, how it feels to, go to Spotify and pull up neo soul and see a white woman's face. So that's your ministry. I could see you being upset about it, because I can't be upset about it. I can't be upset about it. I can't even extend any kind of, I can't. Let me try. No, I can't. I refuse. And like I said, and I was just looking at poor little Aire's face, like, if this is your ministry, I could see you being upset about this. This is not my ministry. So the neo soul singer recently took to her Instagram story to inform fans that the streaming giant used a photo of a white woman as a cover art for a neo soul playlist that she's featured on. In a string of posts, Aire fired off on Spotify and shared her frustrations. And you wonder why we hate Spotify. I'm on a playlist called I Love My Neo Soul, and this white lady is in the picture they put for my song Brown Skin. Girl, no, I have no words. Then she says when she previously boycotted Spotify that no one stood with her. She continues, right, like I said, because it's not everybody's ministry. So it's like everybody's not going to be mad at what you're mad at. And that's another thing that I was like coming to terms with the other day. Like I was just looking like everybody be mad at just everything. And if you were like to take on everything, every ministry that somebody was mad, like everybody has their own ministry, everybody has their own mission, right? Everybody has their own story as they're walking through this game called life. And everybody has their purpose and why they're here. And some people their ministry is to be upset about everything. They want to have a grievance about every single thing, everything. And for some people, that is not their ministry. And so if you can imagine pulling yourself in all different directions at what you're upset about and how much energy that takes to expel out, like grievance. If you were to pull your body in all those directions, like where would you be, right? You have expended your energy here and just mad and grieving about every single thing. It's such a waste of time and it's not worth it. But that's not my ministry, right? So there's some people who thrive on being grieving about everything, upset about everything, complaining about everything, mad about everything, every little thing they're mad about. And you got to understand, like, oh, okay, I could understand why she's mad. Like I could get why Aire is upset, but that's not my ministry. So I'm not about to extend out and expel out energy for that, right? Because that's not my purpose here. And I think as we walk through this game of life, I always have this image in my head, and I feel like when I was talking to my therapist about something, I have this visualization of like these storefronts with speakers on the outsides of them, right? And as people are walking by in the game of life, the speakers are going off and you walk into some of those places, right? Something catches your ear, and it's something somebody's saying, like maybe something I said have caught your ear, and you come in and you sit down for a while and you listen and you listen and you observe the people that are in this storefront, right, who are listening to this person where there's a speaker outside. But you walk inside and you sit down and you listen for a while and you're like, oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Okay, I get what you're saying. But then after a while, it starts to sound staticky. So where you got to get up out of there and walk out and then continue on your journey, and you might hear something else. Not that like, and then you understand like, oh, where I was there, that was important to me for a while, or that's what I thought was important to me, until it no longer resonated with you. And I think until you kind of go through life and realize, okay, what do I stand for? What are my principles? What do I like? How do I learn these boundaries? And I really think that just comes with like tools you acquire as you walk through life, right? You sit down for a second, study something, it no longer resonates. You go to the next thing, you study, like always seeking knowledge and just understanding that you can always learn, but you're walking through life, and everybody talking to you is not going to resonate. Some of those buildings you're going to walk past and you're going to hear what they're saying, and you're not going to even go in there at all. I don't even need to go in there because I know just based on what I'm hearing from the outside, I don't need to go in there, right? And then for the people on the inside doing the talking, right, you have to also understand that people are going to be walking by, coming in and leaving, right? Coming in, staying for however long, and then leaving, because that's just how life goes, right? Something resonates until it doesn't. And then you're on a completely different frequency and have opened up frequencies to other and being receptive to other frequencies until it no longer resonates and starts sounding like static. And then you get up and you walk out of the building and you keep on your journey. So I feel like that is just like everything for me is not, I have come to the acceptance and the awareness that I don't have to be tethered to everything that you're tethered to. What's important to you and what's your ministry is not necessarily my ministry. I can listen to you and understand where you're coming from. I may not agree. I may agree. And it's a lot of stuff, but I don't have to be complaining about everything. I don't have to be mad about everything. I don't have to be in an uproar about everything. You, after a while, decide what are some things that will get you riled up, right? What are some things that you say, okay, this is my ministry. I'm going to say something loud right now about this, right? Can you imagine taking on everything as your ministry? You'll always be upset. You'll always not, that's not the vibe at all. That's just how I feel about that. So I'm sorry that India Arie, I don't know what you can do with Spotify and call them and say, change the picture. Maybe you know somebody who knows somebody at Spotify, and it's a simple image change, so that you don't have to feel like you are being misrepresented. Your music is being misrepresented, and an image of a white woman as Neo Soul is on the song called Brown Skin. So I can understand why she would be upset, but I'm not about to be down here hollering at Spotify because of that. Like, call them. It's a simple change of picture. Y'all are out of order. So it is what it is. Anyways, y'all. So, okay, let's see. Mark Anthony, nope. Larsa Pippen is adamant that she and Marcus Jordan are just friends, claims she's unaware of what her ex-husband Scotty thinks of their friendship. How old is he? Oh, she's 48 and he's 31. Sparked dating rumors in September when they were spotted together at Zuma, Japanese restaurant in Miami. Since then, the duo has been hanging out and going to events together. During a recent episode of Andy Cohen's Watch What Happens Live, Larsa Pippen was grilled about her rumored fling with Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan. Making things a little more awkward, Marcus tagged along and was in the audience, seemingly for moral support. When asked about their relationship status, Larsa claimed that they're just friends and she's unaware of what her husband thinks of their friendship. Contrary to what people may believe, the Pippen and Jordan family were never close. She explained, I think a lot of people understood that they weren't close, that they were just co-workers. And I think I didn't watch Michael Jordan's documentary. What is it? The Save the Last Dance? Bitch. What was it called? What was Michael Jordan's documentary called on Netflix? I don't remember, but I think they gathered that I think we all know that Michael Jordan was an asshole, right? I think we all know that, right? And yeah, I don't think he hung out with them people. Maybe because he thought he was the best. Like, I'm the best. I'm not hanging out with y'all. But everybody was a team. Like, Dennis Rodman was really, really good. Dennis Rodman was really good on that team. Scottie Pippen, they were all good. I used to love the Bulls, honey. But I think I don't know. I don't know. I think it's weird that they're dating. Like, I think that's weird. Like, how did you guys end up in the circle with each other to where he's in proximity to you? That's a little weird. But people have a way of compartmentalizing and disassociating. So it's like, I don't know. And are they gonna get married? No, ain't nobody getting married. Like, that's the thing. It's like I really feel like it's just like the way that people are. Like, girl, he's a grown ass man. He's 30 something years old. He's grown. He's like 31, 48. And then Larsa is really like in her, like, because the way she was with Scotty at 21 years old until recently they just got a divorce, and it's just like she's probably very youthful. She's probably doesn't act like she's probably not acting like a 48-year-old woman. Like, I don't know what a 48-year-old woman is supposed to act like, but I imagine that she has a youthfulness about her and is not I don't know. I don't know. And it's like, can we just go out and have dinner? Like, what is this? Why are we just so, I don't know. It's just things are just so weird. This is so good. That was spicy. Okay, so let's see what else is happening. So Larsa, I guess, and who cares the fuck what Scottie Pippen's, who cares what Scottie Pippen thinks? That's the thing. Like, who cares? Scottie Pippen was probably cheating on Larsa for half of their relationship. Like, who fucking cares? Fuck that man. It says Kanye West to be evicted from LA office. Building owner claims rapper owes $63,000 in back rent. Pay your bills, honey. Pay your bills. Okay, let's go to the next blogs. I went to Hollywood Unlocked. Nobody should pin snitch on Gunna unless Thugga says it. And it's so funny. It's because, like, you niggas really act like it's just like this. It's all a gang. It's all a gang. And it's like y'all are the code, like this street code. And it's so fucking weird. And it's like, what? Do you feel like that's necessary to act like y'all are like, but the truth is they are really domestic terrorists. They are. In one way or another, they're domestic terrorists. And for them to act like, oh, he's the head of the gang and they're the gang, and it's like, I don't know. He was released. I know he's scared. I know he's probably scared. That's crazy. First of all, Keri Hilson responds to a hater who says BBL would do her justice. I love myself and adore my body at any weight. Keri Hilson is letting people know that she loves the skin she's in. A singer recently posted a cute video of herself on the beach in her hot pink bathing suit. In a clip, she's showing off her set while soaking up some sun. While fans commented under the clip, one Instagram user had something negative to say. A BBL would do you some justice, the troll said, which Keri, 40, she's only 40. I'm sure it's I'm sure it I'm sure it would, but hey, like what you like. This actually is the worst I've ever looked, but I love myself, girl. And if you go probably look at the man in the picture, he probably needs a BBL. It's like always, and it's like I just want everybody to, it took me a while, so I have to wait for people to come into the awareness that what anybody else has to say, it does not. It means nothing. Like, it literally means nothing. It means nothing. And then for you to like say that this is the worst you've looked, but you still love your body. It's like, even for her to have to go there just because some said that she needed a BBL. And it's like the grip and the hold that society has, and because so many women have a false sense of their body and a false sense of self, and a distorted image of their body, because they're not looking at their body through their eyes. They're looking at it through everybody else's eyes. And if you look at your body through everyone else's eyes, you are not going to like what you see, because everybody likes something else, something different, and them trying to tell you what they like, and then like project that onto you, and then you internalize that. And so many women are changing their bodies because they are looking at themselves through the eyes of everybody else, and they're having elective procedures to change their bodies, and then when they actually look at their bodies, they're still not satisfied, still using filters. It has fucked up everybody. For one person to say something, and then for her to just have to go back and say, that's what really is bothering me. For her to say, this is actually the worst I've ever looked, but I love myself and adore my body at any weight. And when you look at her, nothing is wrong with her. But you're letting some weird ass nigga tell you need a BBL would do you some justice. A procedure where that you can die would do you some justice. Like, and then you have to go back to, this is the worst I've ever looked. And like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And just one person, and that's all he said. And that's all he said. Let me see what he looks. And he probably has his page. He probably has his page blocked. This is the dude. Hold on, let me find a picture of this dude. This is from 2018. Let me find a more recent picture. And if you look at his page, that's what he has on his page, talking about he's an entrepreneur in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This is him. This is the guy that tells her a BBL would do her some justice. Man, fuck you. Shut your ugly ass up. A facelift would do you some justice. Can you imagine you having to revert back to, this is the worst I've ever looked because this nigga told you you needed a BBL, girl? That's the shit I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm talking about. Anyways, I gotta go. Okay, yeah, it's been 19 minutes. I gotta go, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.